I'm going to try. All you can ever do in life is try. And I can have my coffee in the morning. But you know what? My life is not hypothetical. I don't live a hypothetical life. My life isn't a, yeah, but what if, and what if you were this way, and what if you were that way, and what if you decided to do something good or bad or evil or whatever. No, my life is real. And I think everybody's life is real. It's not hypothetical. And in this real life, things happen. Things really happen. You know, when you're driving a car, somebody darts in front of you. You got to step on that brake right away. You can't really sit there and think hypothetically, what if somebody stepped in front of you? No, in that moment, you have to make a decision. You know, when I have to make decisions about my medical stuff, yesterday I went to the doctor for my regular routine 3-month checkup. You know, I have to make decisions. I have to talk with the doctor, and the doctor talks to me. Everything was fine, but you know, the last time I went there and they wanted to change the settings on my pump, I said no. And I know that the doctor was upset, but I explained to her why I didn't want to change it. And you know, this time she looked at it and said, no, you don't need to change it this time. It's great, you know. But the one thing that's important is my life is not hypothetical. I don't live a hypothetical life. I live a real life. I've done real things. I make real decisions. One thing is, I'm a person who likes to read books. I guess in some ways, some people could call me very intellectual, you know. And I look at things and I weigh things, but you know what? I can do that in a quiet moment. In a quiet moment when I have a lot of time to think about stuff. And sometimes I review the things I did and wonder, you know, maybe that wasn't the right choice, or maybe that wasn't the right thing. And that's all any of us can do. We can look back at our lives. We can review it. We can talk about it. We can say, well, maybe I can do this a little bit better, or maybe I can do that a little bit better, or maybe I can improve on something. But you have to reflect back on it. But when you're in the middle of things, when things are happening, you have to make choices in the here and now. And in that situation, I trust my feelings. You know, everything we do is instant. You know, it's instant. I was just thinking, you know, if you're walking down the street in a moment, you look and all of a sudden you notice there's a $100 bill right there. Instantly, you will reach over there, grab it, and pick it up. You know, you don't stop, look at it, and analyze it. Gee, I wonder if I should pick that up. Should I pick it up or should I not? By that time, you know, 50 other people will have passed it by. And by the time you finally reach a verdict, you know, like, has the jury reached a verdict? Yes, we have, Your Honor. We've decided to pick up that $100 bill. You turn to look, and it's gone. You know, of course. In life, you have to make a decision right here, right now. You're driving your car, somebody jumps in front of your car real quick. You can't sit there and deliberate. Let's think about it. Should I stop? Should I put my foot on the brake? I don't know. Let's think about it. Your Honor, we need more time to deliberate on this. You know, by that time, you will have run over 50 people. You can't do that. Life is live. It's live action. You know, this is not a taped situation. And so you have to make decisions in the active world. But when you have time to sit down quietly, you can think. A lot of times when I talk about trusting your feelings, it's not just, you know, some crazy anti-intellectual thing. It's just reality. When you pick up that $100 bill, you feel something, don't you? You see it. It's like this force that makes you pick it up. Or if somebody's coming at you with a knife, there's something you feel. You get out of the way. You duck. You try to defend yourself. Feelings. Can you imagine if human beings or any other creatures didn't have any feelings at all? They wouldn't survive. Survival would be impossible without feelings. I have moments when I'm afraid. You know, moments when I'm even terrified. But I also have moments in which I feel a tremendous amount of joy. You know, somebody once said that I worship my feelings too much. Well, I'm not going to argue with that person about that because maybe I do. I don't think I use the word worship. I wouldn't use the word worship. But my feelings are the most important part of me. If they disappeared, if I had no feelings, I would just be a robot. And I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. And my life is real. It's not hypothetical. That's one thing. I do not live a hypothetical life. And there are some people who do live a hypothetical life. I'm not kidding. I mean, they'll sit down and they won't do anything. They won't do anything except sit around the house and think and think and think and analyze and think and analyze, which is what I used to do when I was going through anxiety attacks. I was too afraid to go out. I used to worry about everything and think about things and analyze every possible risk to the point where I couldn't get up and move. Instead of get out there, take a chance. Sometimes you're going to move and you're going to fall flat on your face. But you know what? I'd rather fall flat on my face than sit around and do nothing all the time except sit there in fear and anxiety, worrying about what I should do. Get out there and do it. Because anytime you do anything in this world, you're taking risk. You're taking a chance. And you have to learn to live with a certain degree of risk and chance. It doesn't mean you have to be careless, but you get out there and you take chances. And that's it. That's all. So my theme here is I do not live a hypothetical life. My life is not hypothetical. It's real.